Yeah, first and foremost, thank you guys for being here and covering our team. You guys play such a vital role in continuing to push coastal baseball, coastal athletics forward, and can't thank you guys enough for that. Obviously, it's opening weekend. Opening day is tomorrow. A lot of excitement. The feeling remains very much like I was 5 years old and playing t-ball. It hasn't gone away. Um, the staff is excited. Our players are excited. That said, with opening day comes potential distractions. Family members are in town. The buzz of the program right now is at an all-time high. We will have the biggest opening day crowd in the history of our program. We have 11 future Chanticleers on campus this weekend. Tomorrow we're celebrating the 2025 championship team. All great things, but also things that could distract you. And it's our job to make sure that our players stay disciplined and don't get distracted so they could continue to prepare and execute at a high level. But ultimately, we're real excited to get the season started. We've practiced very hard, we've practiced a lot, we've prepared well, and we're excited to finally have an opportunity to win a baseball game. I can confidently say this team is ready.
Coach Luke's progression from last year this year, going through fall ball and what you've seen during the off season, that makes you believe that he is one of, I guess, one of your top three guys, and probably a Sunday starter. I would imagine, if not so, have an opportunity to at least maybe possibly be in that role.
Luke Jones. So our rotation has been announced, or it's been submitted. I'm not sure if it's announced. I'll announce it.
Just came out at one.
Fluky's going to start tomorrow. Cam Fluky will start opening day. That shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Ross Norman is starting game two, and Luke Jones is starting game three. Luke has earned it. He's progressing in a very positive way, and we're excited about what that rotation looks like.
How long is Hayden? I know there was some reports of maybe some stiffness or something along those lines. I'm assuming you expect him to be back sooner rather than later.
Hayden looks great. Somebody asked me last week, what does he look like? And it was pretty simple to me. He looks like a major leaguer. Threw a bullpen yesterday, looked really good. His ramp up is just a touch behind, and an arm like Hayden, who has an extremely bright future. The last thing we're going to do is rush him back. We want him to be great for us down the stretch. So, again, his ramp up is just a touch behind, but looks great, working extremely hard, and he'll be back very soon.
We've talked to you so much about last season and what you guys were all able to accomplish tomorrow, kind of putting a bow on 2025. Just how cool of an opportunity will it to be able to have that experience in front of all of Teal Nation when you guys get your rings?
Deserved. These guys deserve it. They deserve to have a huge crowd out there. That recognition will start at 3:30 tomorrow. They'll be honored and recognized and receive their rings. We've got a lot of the former players that can make it coming back. Unfortunately, some of the names that people remember that are playing pro ball won't be able to make it, but we do have a lot of our former players coming back, and obviously the 16 players on this current team will be here. So it's going to be a great recognition for them, well deserved recognition for them, and then. As you said, it's time to put the bow on it and move on, and we've got to be ready to execute at a high level and be ready to play at 4:05.
Coach, I know your relievers set up differently depending on how the situation goes in each and every ball game, but um, can you speak a little bit about how you feel about those guys in those middle innings that get you to the closer, and who you feel is going to bring you into that opportunity?
There's still a lot of uncertainty and question marks, with our bullpen right now, and we're really happy with where our starting pitching's at, and similar to last year, very confident and happy with our starting pitching right now. Obviously, we're looking forward to having Hayden back as well, because who would absolutely factor into that mix. Your bullpen is such a vital component to winning games, and similar to last year, there was a lot of uncertainty. Nobody thought Ryan Lynch was going to pitch at a .5 after the year before. I think he threw 3 innings and opponents hit over 500 off him. So there are some guys that are going to have to emerge. There are guys that are trending in the right direction. They're preparing well and they've executed well. But that's going to be the biggest factor for us getting out of the gates is getting some of these guys that are a little bit less experienced into games, and they're going to have to execute. But that is a piece as a staff that we're going to have to do a really good job of managing.
Game 1 tomorrow, you won't be in the dugout. How have you prepared your guys to get your season started without you being able to be in the dugout?
Again, as we talked about last time, I'm not fielding any more balls. I'm not hitting any balls. I'm not throwing any balls. I don't make our team better not being there. At the same time, our team doesn't execute at a higher level because I'm standing there. Our team's ready to go. The players are the ones that make plays. The players are the ones that execute. You're only as good as the people that you surround yourself with. Our staff would rival any coaching staff in the entire country, and they're very capable of managing and overseeing the team for the next 2 games.
I'm assuming Chad's getting the nod to handle duties in
Yep.
your spot.
Any last questions, guys?
Coach, as a former player here, I know you guys are ready to turn the page and move on to a new season, but have you kind of allowed yourself in the offseason to kind of take a step back and look at what you guys were able to accomplish?
I do. I've fully digested it at this point. And again, it was an amazing year, incredible season. It wasn't unbelievable, and it wasn't unbelievable because we got great players. We've got an administration that backs our program at a very high level, and the expectations and standards of this program are very high. And this team right here has the ability to win a championship too. But at the end of the day, it's our job as a coaching staff to put them in the right position to be successful. And for us, we're going to have to figure out exactly what that looks like. And the quicker we can do that, the more successful we'll be.